2019 has been a really intermediate kind of like a waiting year, and I say that because in March of 2019 I got laid off from my job of 3 years. I will say that losing my job in March actually opened up my time and my efforts to go through my yoga teacher training, which I kind of documented in some videos, so I'll link the playlist down below. I was able to do a 12-week course for my 200-hour yoga teacher training, and that has really solidified kind of what my whole message is. And that is living a healthy lifestyle. Body, mind, spirit, if you want to call it that. So this is the first video of living a healthy lifestyle, because I think it's very important for people to not do these fad diets or these, exercise for this to get this result and then just go back into their same way. It seems like there's a lot of, you can do this for this short amount of time to get this short amount of time result. And I think that in some cases that can be helpful to do to like kick start. So like if you want to do intermittent fasting, or if you want to do an all veggie diet, whatever it might be, do something drastic to kickstart a change. I think that that's probably fine. That's actually how I started. I tried tons of different types of workouts. I tried different types of diets. I did like the smoothie diet. I did the intermittent fasting. I did, only veggies. I did cutting out all carbs. I don't recommend that, but I do encourage people to figure out what works for your body and what you can sustain, because if you can't sustain it, it's not a lifestyle. A lifestyle is something, well, it's in the name. It's a lifestyle. It's for your life. So first off, there are 4 foundations, according to me. So number 1 is nutrition and diet. And when I say diet, no, I don't mean, again, the short, like, I'm on a diet. And again, I'm not, a dietitian, I'm not a doctor. And so this is just my opinion on how I feed my body and what I find works best for me. I am kind of, I guess what you would call an intuitive eater, intuitive diet. It's where I try not to eat a lot of processed foods. I try to eat more whole grains, more fruits, vegetables, just not processed food. In intuitive eating, you kind of go based on your body, but it's just a balanced diet, knowing your own body. And if you want to have a cheat day, then by all means go for it. Like yesterday, I was really craving hot tamales. They are, in my opinion, the best candy out there, and it's starting to get cooler outside for San Diego. And so hot tamales, I wanted them. I had the entire box. But I don't feel guilty about it because today's a new day and I'm fine. Now, would I suggest having a box of hot tamales every single day? No, but I do go through periods where I'm like, you know what? I am craving chocolate chip cookies. I am craving this. I really want a hamburger or something. Like, intuitive eating is about knowing your body, what makes your body feel good. And sometimes when you're craving a food, I found that it's very satisfying to hit that craving. And if you don't, and you're just like, forget that craving, I'm just gonna eat veggies, pretend that it's a French fry, and just cut stuff out of your diet, it's not sustainable, because you get into your mind of, I cheated, I had a large McDonald's fries, my diet is ruined, I can't get back on it. And that's just not true. If you have your fries or you have your hamburger or whatever fast food or whatever sweet treat or whatever it is, so what? Get back on it the next day. Know your body. The same goes for, soda. At first, what I did was I just cut it completely out because I had to. I was going through like 4 to 6 cans a day when I was in high school. Not healthy. So I was like, that's it, cold turkey, I'm done. Kind of like it was a drug, because it was. But now I feel comfortable to have a Dr. Pepper here and there. But I do try to keep in mind that there's healthier alternatives for what I'm eating. And most of the time I try to eat at home instead of going out. The second is appropriate exercise. Again, appropriate exercise. What I've learned through my yoga teacher training is that modifications, adaptations, gentle, steady growth is the best way to probably do it. So, you start and then you grow into doing more things. Again, know your body, know what works for you. What works for me is actually less cardio, I found out. So what really works for me is weights and using my own body, actually. Doing a lot of holds and micro movements. And it actually, I can do those and I feel better when I do it. If I run a whole bunch, my knees hurt, my ankles hurt, I hurt. And I'm doing proper technique, mind you. I don't like to run. And so there are definitely other modes of exercise that pump your heart rate up, get you nice and healthy. If you're wanting to lose weight, there are appropriate exercises for that as well. It's just kind of knowing your body and exploring. That's one thing that, it's called exploring Earth. Explore your body. Same goes for diet. Figure out what works best for your body. Just explore and mess around. And, if you want to try hitting the weights, try that. If you want to try and run, try that. Maybe swimming. Maybe you get into yoga. Maybe you do a yoga sculpt class or bar. Do a bar class. That is difficult, and I have a newfound respect for ballerinas. It's difficult. Side note. So just explore, try out things. If you don't like it, move on to something else. There are so many different types of exercises out there that you can choose and pick and mismatch. Have at it. You do not have to ascribe to one way of fitness. Fitness can be done through many, many, many different ways. All right, so number 3 on the list is rest and sleep. And I separate the two because there's a difference. Sleep, actually hitting REM and getting that good, refreshing night of sleep, so good, it's needed. But then there's also rest. So rest is more you're going, and you get to sit down, take your shoes off, and wind down. Take a rest. It's okay to just bring the body down. If you've been hustling all day, rest the body, rest your feet. If your mind's been going, if you have an office job or something like that where you're just multitasking, rest your mind. Just rest and sleep. Very important. And the 4th on my list is mindset. It is, to me, very, very, very important, and it's only last because I think the other ones are more attainable, and if you have those, then you can focus on mindset. But you also have to have a certain mindset for going to sleep on time, waking up early, eating the right foods, like you have to be in the right mindset for that. But I think that those are more task oriented, that you can just check off, check off, check off. Whereas mindset is more like an active part, like it's very active. But the reason why this is on the list of living a healthy lifestyle is it's not healthy to be negative all the time. And the science shows that. I'll find the science article behind it and I'll link it down below. But being negative is not healthy for you. It can lower the immune system, heighten your stress, like it's bad. Do not be negative all the time. And it takes a different type of mindset to gear yourself out of it. I posted on my Instagram, which you can check out, this good vibes only, but then I crossed out good because I think that there's this perception out there that yogis, especially yogis, hippies, you know, weird people, only focus on being positive, being happy, you know, oh, those aren't, keep your negativity away from me. And for me, I think that that's unhealthy to closet all negative things. So whatever your mindset is, that you're like, wow, I'm just not in the right mindset right now, you can change that. And I think having the right type of mindset, whatever that is, to achieve your goals in life, work on that and work on getting the proper mindset for living a healthier lifestyle for you. So hopefully throughout this, you've noticed that it's all about you. What works for you? What works for your body? What works for your already hectic lifestyle? So it's how do we mold and grow and proceed through our life at a sustainable and continuing projection, if that made sense. I hope it did. All right, so that's it for this. It's the first day of October. I was born in October, so October has a special place in my heart. I'm not just one of those, it's autumn, I love it so much, kind of, you know, girl.